Could Harry's past imperil his visa? Heritage Foundation demands answers.
Redacted documents were released earlier this week by the US Department of Homeland Security. Look, Darren, we still don't know if Harry lied on his US visa when it comes to past drug use, but he was obsessed with talking about drugs in his memoir Spare, for goodness sake. The Heritage Foundation believes he's lied. How do you see this playing out now?
Yeah, he didn't think this through, did he? Quite clearly. I'm not sure he has the mental capacity to be able to do so anyway. But look, the fact of the matter is, Danica, if the rest of us, if you and I admitted to hoovering up half of Colombia and its infamous marching powder before breakfast, well, we wouldn't be granted a US visa anytime soon, would we? We'd be on a no-fly list. But poor little Hazza, he gets the red carpet, and it's all because he's a prince with a podcast and a persecution complex. There's no other way of explaining it. And what the Heritage Foundation, a US think tank, has done is just asked a question. The question is really simple. Did he get special treatment from the Biden administration because he's got the right kind of victim narrative and politics? And the documents that Homeland Security released, they're redacted to within an inch of their lives. The pages were about as blank, Danica, and useless as a Meghan Markle cookery book, which I imagine is coming out pretty damn soon. You know, there was more scratched out black ink than a Guardian editorial on, I don't know, gender pronouns in the Aussie outback, right? We don't need another Netflix documentary. We need a visa form. And let's be honest, on the notion of them returning with the tail between their legs, the British public, I'll tell you this for free, they would rather see Meghan and Harry self-deport permanently to Mars, not back to Blighty. I'll tell you that for free.
Oh, what, you're telling me you wouldn't want them back in the UK, Darren? Come on, you'd welcome them with a royal wave yourself on the English Channel. Let's be realistic, Darren. Darren Grimes, always nice to chat with you. Thank you so much for joining me on the show this evening.
Always a pleasure. Thanks so much.